That's close to the most embarrassed I've been of our group. Yep, no doubt about it. To see players pull out, not go in and miss tackles, I think it's, it's damning on our brand. Really not to roll your sleeves up and fight for not just your own personal space, but for your club. I think today we were very, very average.
Flogged by one arch enemy, tonight Carlton faces another. And Brett Ratton's Blues have a shocking record against the Bombers. Essendon has won their past 6 meetings, and Ratton has never coached the Navy Blues to victory over Essendon.
You betcha! The Bombers are 3 goals ahead. Could be the knockout blow. They'll be number 6 on the trot against the Blues.
Wouldn't the Bombers love to shoot down Carlton's finals host? For the Blues, it's all or nothing. This is Friday Night Football.
Huge weekend at the MCG, Friday night footy. Carlton coming out, a real spring and Juddy step. Boy, they need to win, and the Bombers have been...
Well, that was bobbled around a bit. That will be interesting to see as well. Against Warnock. Well, I reckon that's probably a right call. So, one of those starts. You arrive at the footy, just want to ease into the game, and all hell breaks loose. Here's Reimers. A kick from 40. Straight through the middle.
And while Essendon were having that shot at goal, Carlton's aggression was at the other end of the field where Mitch Robinson has got the defensive forward role on Fletcher, so he was pushing into Fletcher. Here was the free kick.
Just sort of bumbled out. It wasn't.
Took possession probably, yeah.
Technically had possession. Lucky start really for the Bombers getting the free kick. There wasn't much in it down the other end of the ground.
And that was while the kick was being taken. So
who's the forward? Who's the back?
Who's the defender? Yeah.
So 2 disposals for the Bombers, both of them free kicks. Down to you, Tim.
Well, Stanton was very good for Essendon across the half-back line last week. Carazzo, who actually played on Dane Swan last weekend against Collingwood, has got the job. He's playing as a defensive small forward.
So Warnock easily got over Ryder there, and then Judd crashed into Howlett, and then a couple tackle him, including Prismal. You know Prismal pretty well. What about the selection of him to go with Judd tonight, Tom?
I think it's quite surprising. Brent Prismal's a very clean, smooth mover of the ball, not necessarily renowned for his defensive efforts.
Ex-Cat, of course, Prismal.
Block! Chris Judd! You got to face the footy, Brent.
There you are.
And that was your perfect example. If you look here, not really knowing how to play that role, so it's a big, steep learning curve for Brent Prismal.
And so Judd out of the centre, and kicks to Robinson. Got over the back. Robinson bashing and crashing, and he's made an impact. He always does, I reckon.
You're in the ruck.
And
That's interesting, isn't it?
Straight
He's kicked the goal and he's gone straight to Fletcher again, so he knows what his primary function is, but if he can annoy Fletcher and kick a couple of goals, he's had a big win.
Well, I guess the kicking goal's the really important part. Dustin Fletcher's, I guess, in the last 18 months or so, hasn't been held accountable for the way he's necessarily playing his football.
When I pay the free kick, okay? Just letting you know.
And the law's been laid down.
Fletcher didn't quite get caught in the contest. It was just a good fall of the ball, fortuitous fall of the ball there for Robinson.
Play restarts then. Warnock on the way down. Judd once more gets a hand pass. Davey though, first man to it. Howlett feeds it forward. Watson. Zaharakis under pressure around the corner. Back goes Russell. Loose ball just outside the 50. Neagle run down from behind. And already Judd his third possession. Interesting situation. Talk about learning on the job. Brent Prismal. Bit like learning how to box with Danny Green. Short one, Murphy. Looks inside. Kicks inside the 50. Awkward ball. Well judged by Stanton out of defence. Gives it to Fletcher. Fletcher to the other side and Hooley. Hooley is breaking. Well, he ran into a dead end. Supplied out there by the first game of Davies. He's run down. This is the AFL son. Hardingham. Closed him down immediately. Plays on Remus, who got the goal. Searching kick inside the forward 50. Monfries will get a free kick against Russell. Monfries 4 goals last week.
With the standards being set, you always get the feeling that the umpires know the game's going to be up and about. The contest is going to be the focus, and they're going to adjudicate the game in that way.
So what about these Bombers to start? 6 kicks in the game so far for Essendon. 4 of them free kicks.
Now that turnover in midfield, they do get there quick at AFL level, heaps quicker than any other competition.
He kicked his first AFL goal in his second game against Carlton back in 05. He's on the board tonight. Angus Monfries.